Leagues. NICA stands for National Interscholastic Cycling Association, and it's the governing body over all of the high school mountain biking teams and leagues. It's similar to CIF, but it only involves mountain biking. SoCal League is actually the second league ever in that governing body. SoCal was the second one, and that's when they had to start a governing body, because now they have leagues all the way across the United States.
We have 69 teams this year in the SoCal League. Total number of registered riders right now is just under 1,000 between high school and middle school. The atmosphere, by and large, is pretty supportive amongst the riders. They're racing hard, but otherwise everyone's pretty supportive, and you're just going to end up with a lot of friends to ride with.
I have been part of the SoCal League now for over 9 years. So the very first meeting we ever had, where the NorCal League executive director, Matt Frissinger, came down from NorCal, which was the very first league, and asked for help. I was there for it. So I was the very first promoter to give the SoCal its venues. And so the very first year, I got to help out and make magic happen, and boom, SoCal League. Well, the best part is that ever since I've been here, from the very first start, is the increase in the numbers of kids, because we didn't used to have this. You know, the one thing you always hear, no matter where you go, whether they're race, practice, is the parents are like, I wish they had this when I was a kid. And it's amazing because we exponentially grow every year, and knowing that we are adding states, you know, as we go. I think we're at like 18 states now, heading towards 50 states strong. Just knowing that I'm able to be a part of putting kids on bike is probably the most magic part. Love it. I have fun. You know what? Biking is my passion. It's not just my living. I mean, I put a lot of races on, you know, for adults and stuff, and I just love being on bikes, and then having the opportunity to be with the kids and getting to know them. And then you learn the stories. I mean, we got kids out here with cancer that are going through chemo. We got, you know, so many stories of kids, and I get to know who they are by name and find out, you know, all these different little intricacies of all the kids. It's phenomenal. That's what I love to do. It's my passion.
I started out as a freshman racer for the Clark Magnet team, and once I got to senior year, I decided to continue on and help coach out the team, because it's something that I just love doing. This is a lot different from racing to coaching. You have to think about not necessarily yourself as much, but your entire riders, and trying to keep them and train them to become the next racers.
I think my racers did very good. All of our racers finished, which is very important for our first years, and all of our returning riders had great positions, so I'm very happy with the performance. Well, I think it brings a lot of different people who may not have come together, you know, in one big venue where we can all unite over something we all enjoy. Size and scope and how everybody comes together is just amazing to look at. The amazing atmosphere of this race.
You do feel better about yourself after you complete your laps. It feels really good. And also you get to meet a bunch of new people too, so that also feels pretty good. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but most of the time it's really fun and it's really energetic. It's like really positive energy. You get to see a lot more new sights that you probably never thought was quite literally in your backyard. The scenery of everywhere, and even you don't even have to be at the top of the mountain. You could be at the bottom, but looking at the forest, at just all the wildlife that's around you.
My job here at SoCal is I'm the volunteer coordinator, and what that means is that it takes a lot of people to run a race, to volunteer to help support it, and on average each race takes us about 140 volunteers for us to put everything together, to run the race on race day, and be here to provide a safe, fun environment for our riders to enjoy mountain biking. They are all volunteers themselves. They're coming from all of our various schools. Parents, sometimes we have lots of people that are just here because they love mountain biking, and so they're here to support mountain biking and watch it grow, especially when they say things like, gosh, I wish this had been around when I'd been in high school. And I know high schoolers are now saying, gosh, I wish this had been around when I was in middle school. So each year we grow a little bit more. We now include middle school. So we've got a race on Saturday for our younger riders, and then Sunday is for our high school riders. And so it's parents that step up and help, whether they're out on the course and helping cheer on and make sure the riders are safe, or whether they're helping set up things behind me.
Never raced before. This is my first time doing a bike race. Fun? One, it's really fun. Super duper fun. I feel like I'm a sugar. And also because it's a great workout and you get really toned.
Very exciting. We like just the lead up to the races. The prep getting going, and then the build up of how well will Anna do, or in the past how well will Robert have done. And then just seeing the kids work so hard. But for me personally, I like the community aspect of it. This is one of the few clubs at Clark where you can get away from school and you can be with the students as well as the family members. So it doesn't, it's no longer just community, it becomes family. So I like that. Share meals, we get together, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have dinners, and at the end, in the evening, when most of the groups have gone to bed for the night, we're going to sit around a campfire and we're going to talk and we're going to tell stories, we're going to laugh, we're going to play games like Chubby Bunny.
Family friendly, the camaraderie, you're cheering for other schools, people are encouraging you, encouraging each other, it's been a blast. That's been fun of it. We're all on the same team, we're all just cheering on whoever comes by. How fast these kids are, because the speeds they're going is the speed I'll do on a road bike, but these guys are doing it on mountain bikes, so it's pretty amazing. Hunter, who also graduated from Clark, regrets not joining. I told her, you should try it, and she said no, and at the end of it all, after senior year, she said I should have joined.
Excited to see all the hard work our 4 new riders have been doing. I'm excited to see how much our returning riders have progressed. The team is amazing. Everyone's just really great friends. There's this whole family feeling among the team. Like, I joined as a freshman and I didn't have many friends, so I felt like I finally had like a family I could be with.
I want to start out by thanking a couple of our sponsors, our SoCal League sponsors first, Haro, Hyperthreads, Ice Sportswear, Jack's Bicycle Center, Jensen USA, Kenda, and Primal. I'd also like to thank a few of our national sponsors, Trek, the Easton Foundation, SRAM, Specialized, Bicycling Magazine, Cliff Bar, Giro, Podium Wear, and QEP. Let's give a big round of applause to Lake Paris too. They keep letting us come out here. They gave us a fabulous venue for our first race. We're really happy to be able to have races in state parks in California because it's not always easy to do. We're going to be seeing much of anything wildlife-wise that's going to be too scary. I don't think we're going to have rattlesnakes. It was boring last night, so should be okay out there. But there are a lot of ruts and all off the side of the course, so if you are out there, take a look before you go riding off to the side. There could be a giant hole. We don't want you to fall in. Be careful when you're out on course.